Okay, so somebody told me that. Well, hi. First of all, my name is Letitia. Letitia, Letty, Leticia, whatever you want to call me. And recently I've been told that maybe I should do a podcast. I don't even know what that is. I think I'm just getting old, fucking old. I'll be 37 next week. I like to talk. I have a lot to talk about. I just don't know where to start sometimes. So I guess this will just be my introduction video. You know, I have 3 beautiful kids. Fucked up ass family like everybody else. More than one black sheep, but that's okay too. I've been through a lot of stuff, as we all, But I have a lot of useless information. I know I look smart. I think I'm kind of cute, not the prettiest girl in the world, but definitely not ugly. And don't really look like I know as much as I do, but I do. And I just want to share things because I think there's a lot of people out there that have just so much information in their heads, and we become this world where we're not allowed to share that information anymore because everybody's scared that we're going to offend somebody and we're not allowed to have our own opinions and just a bunch of fakes, really, just agreeing and never disagreeing. And I want to stop that. I want to start something on Facebook or whatever, podcast, whatever you call it. Eventually, I guess I'll get the lingo, but where you could just say whatever the hell you want and disagree and agree and agree to disagree. So the first thing, I guess, and I haven't done it because I'm like, what the hell am I going to talk about? And me, I have ADD. My ADD kicks in, and so just to warn you, I might start talking about something and then I'll think about something else and then I'll just revert and go to another direction, whatever. It's like when I pray at night. You ever pray or read a book? In the middle of reading a book, I'll read a paragraph. I've had to read a paragraph 10 fucking times over because in the middle of the paragraph, I started thinking about some other shit and I didn't even know what the hell I just read. And I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta start over. Praying again. And I know I'm cursing my butt off. I'm working on that. But just praying, I'll pray and I'm like, dear God, I love you. Please forgive me for my sins. And then my mind just goes somewhere else. I gotta do dishes or work tomorrow, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm like, God, I'm such a bad Christian. Start over, dear Lord. 3 or 4 times. So, but I think that just comes from just having, like I said, all this information and thoughts in our head and not being able to share them with anybody. We're so divided and so lonely. We have our social lives, more social than we've ever been. We live in a culture now where you have the ability to be social even when you're not. On Facebook, wherever, if you're not comfortable talking to people. And as we become more social, we become more lonely, So maybe I want to start with that. And I was trying to, think about where do I start. So maybe that's where I want to start. I'm a lot smarter than talking about social media, but I want to talk about social media and about people say that, they're fake Facebook lives, and I don't think that, I think sometimes, okay, well maybe, we do put stuff on there that are not true and our lives portray on Facebook, maybe not the whole reality, but who's to say that? If we post it, or maybe that isn't our reality, but maybe that's what we want. Maybe that it's the reality that we want. Maybe the life that we live on Facebook is the life that we desire. So is that fake? And instead of criticizing people and be like, oh, well, she's a liar, her life is not like that. Well, her life is not like that, but maybe that's the life she wants. And, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. So I just think that people need to open up their eyes more. I think people suck. Let's just say that. I love people. I think people have so much potential, and it's almost kind of like a burden, really, to me, because I'm able to forgive and see through a lot more past the bullshit, and it kind of puts me in what they would call a weak spot, forgiving spot. But I don't think that's what it is. I see the message behind the message. I don't think people just put I don't think people do anything without a reason. And it's like science. Science, even if you're not a Christian person, says that something always comes from something. Nothing can never be created. I mean, something can never be created from nothing. So it comes from somewhere, someplace. Our imagination, our dreams, our reality. But whatever we post or we say, it means something. And it's not fake. It's a part of us somewhere, Maybe not the life that we're living, but the one that we want. So maybe we should pay attention more. I think, we go through Facebook and even if you're, I think we should just really pay attention. I mean, if you care about people and, and let's say you have a friend that posted something and it's not true, don't just laugh at it and be like, that's not what happened. But just like see past it. I mean, back in the days before social media, I had a friend, and maybe I shouldn't be proud of this, but you ever had a friend, right? And then something really did happen. You know what I'm saying? Like we had an event, something happened. We had a fight, we went to a club, and something happened, and then you're with your friend, right? Your girl, your homegirl, homeboy, and you're telling the story. We're telling the story to somebody else. And then as they're telling the story, they are adding bullshit to the story, right? And then you're looking at them in the back of your mind like, bitch, that shit didn't happen. That's not, like they're exaggerating it and adding extra shit. And then you find yourself adding extra shit too. And then you both going along with the story. And by the end of the day, you and that person just, without even asking each other, just made a whole complete fucking story. We made it interesting. You know what I'm saying? But you went along with it. We just become so critical and so mean and ruthless and distant. And so I think that's where I'm going to start. So not today, but we're going to talk more about that. And but we'll just start today by introducing myself. By the way, this is a birthmark in case anybody was wondering. I was born with it. It's not a tattoo or a black eye, and I don't get offended. I'm 37 years old, so on Tuesday. Happy birthday to me. And I have no problem whatsoever. I kind of forget it's there. But I think that maybe we should talk. So I'll be back on. Bye. Oh, and if you want to ask me a question just to start, I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this. You can reach me by my email. Let's just start there because I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. So my email is Leticia, LETICIA Caridad, CARIDAD @gmail.com. Love.